The coin I am holding right now carries the face of a president who was killed, and in perfect condition, only a handful of them exist on the entire planet. We are talking a fortune. For a $50. This is one of 3 Kennedy $50 I am going to show you today. And this one, the 1997, is the rarest of them all. But here is the thing. Millions of Americans have Kennedy $50 sitting in a drawer right now, passed down from a parent, a grandparent, tucked away and forgotten, and almost nobody knows which ones are worth a fortune. By the end of this video, you will. I am saving the 1997 for last, because once you hear how few exist, you are going to tear your house apart looking for one, so do not skip ahead. Let me show you the first one. This is the coin I started this whole video with, the 1997 Kennedy $50, same Kennedy portrait, same eagle, but a completely different level of rare. By 1997, something had changed. The Kennedy $50 had basically vanished from everyday life. Banks stopped ordering them. Stores stopped seeing them. Most people in 1997 never got one in their change at all. Instead, the mint made them mostly for collectors, sealed into special sets and sold directly. Now you would think that means lots of perfect ones survived. But here is the catch. This is a big coin. A lot of surface, and on a big coin, even the tiniest touch, a brush against the packaging, a single fingerprint, leaves a mark you can see under a microscope. So getting a 1997 Kennedy $50 in truly flawless, top-grade condition is incredibly hard. So hard that the number of them certified at the very highest grade can be counted on one hand. One hand out of every 1997 Kennedy $50 ever made. And when a coin is that rare, when only a handful exist and collectors all want the same few and the price goes somewhere most people cannot believe, the finest 1997 Kennedy $50 have reached prices approaching millions of dollars, millions. For a coin from 1997, a coin the banks were not even handing out. So if you have a 1997 Kennedy $50, especially one still sealed in a mint set, never touched since the day it was made, do not crack it open. Do not clean it. Get it looked at by professionals, because you might be holding one of the rarest modern coins in America. This is a 1981 Kennedy $50, same portrait, same eagle on the back, same liberty across the top. But this coin hides a secret that most people have never been told about. Look at the back. Find the mint mark, the little letter that says where the coin was made. In 1981, partway through the year, the mint switched the tool they used to punch that mint mark. Coins made before the switch have a soft, rounded mint mark. Collectors call that Type 1 coins made after the switch have a sharp, angular mint mark with clean, crisp edges. That is Type 2, same year, same coin, but 2 completely different versions, and 2 completely different values. Because the Type 2 was only made for part of the year, far fewer of them exist. And in coin collecting, rarer means more valuable. A 1981 Kennedy $50, the Type 2 version, in perfect condition has reached prices approaching $500,000. So how do you check? Look closely at the mint mark. Soft and round, that is the common Type 1. Sharp and angular with clean edges, that is the Type 2, the one worth a fortune. If you have any 1981 Kennedy $50, this is worth a very close look. This is a 1973 Kennedy $50. It is a big coin, much larger than a quarter. John F. Kennedy faces left. Liberty across the top. The date 1973 at the bottom. On the back, a powerful eagle holding an olive branch and arrows. This coin was born from one of the darkest days in American history. Kennedy was assassinated in November 1963, and within months, the mint put his face on the $50. The reaction from the public was something the mint had never seen. People refused to spend it, not because of a law. Because you do not spend grief. They saved them, tucked them away, held onto them as a way of holding on to him, and that is why, 60 years later, the Kennedy $50 still carries an emotional pull at auction that no other modern coin has. By 1973, the silver was gone. These are made of copper and nickel now. In your hand, circulated, this coin is common. But in perfect, untouched gem condition, where every strand of Kennedy's hair is sharp, where the eagle's feathers are crisp, where the shine has never been broken, the 1973 becomes genuinely rare. The finest 1973 Kennedy half dollars have reached prices approaching $500,000.